afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of Psych, Defender of the Fallen. And we're off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 on the Moscow winter here between Nomafans fighting for the Soviet Union for the glory of Common Stalin, holding the line here for the 56th Rifle Corps, holding this sector as the Germans under the command here of Assbad, or we'll just call him Albert, charges forward here under command of the Großdeutschland Panzer Division, with Ostrom Doctrine chosen. Panzer Grenadier and MG42 bullets, all experienced by the way, versus Advanced Warfare, Shock Rifle and Shock Motor Heavy Tactics, and all infantry bulletins here for Nomafans. We got 2 Ostrom here starting out for Albert. Rapidly much territory gun infantry coming at the same time. Conscripts are plenty here arriving for Nomafans in return. Where shall they go? Where shall they go? Looks like both sides might be rushing for this fuel point initially. To a certain extent. More troops there moving out. Pioneer moving forwards. Moving up to grab the fuel point there. Moving up to get the victory point. Conscripts moving in. And we got an MG42 there for Albert. Going there for the fuel. We got constant moving up more to take up position in the building, even if the Ostrom can't do much with it. To the enemy is of course a better choice. It's a bit bold here to actually stand and take that fuel point without even just remotely checking what's around there. Because usually someone will rush that building from the other side otherwise. And there we go. In this case, Albert made, I feel, a bit of a tactical mistake there versus opponent. Of course, he might somehow redeem this, though I am less than certain about that. Also moving up to give him points. There we got the first MG40 up for Albert. Also from here, rapidly suffering casualties, and got conscripts joining in from the north. Overall, this situation is quick turning back there for Albert, so Ostrom need to get them out. Pioneers joining in, but at this point, it's already a bit too late. With the 4th conscript squad already away here for Nomafans, things are looking rather dire there. Conscripts moving up here. He's still fighting on though. He really needs to consider getting out of there. Scheiße, this situation is shit. Get out of here. And there we go. And are pulling back rapidly. Point there's a short center victory point. With the 2nd MG42 arriving here for Albert. First one setting up around here, I guess. And with more expensive, of course, we'll be able to veteran the up notably faster. Or at least somewhat faster. And then we got the 2nd one arriving here. So 2 Ostrom, 2 MG42s here. We got conscripts moving up, engaging the Ostrom. MG42 setting up here in the church. There we go, take some shots here from the Ostrom. They can't get in. There we go, MG42 firing down here. Yuri loses his life. You got another unit flanking up there. You have Molotovs on the way here already, by the way. They're like going to sort of move up here on the other side. Conscripts here might lose up, but at the same time they might be able to win out over here as soon as they just, there we go, pop in a Molotov here through the broadside of the church. There we go. Church is on fire. MG42 needs to get out of there. The Ostrom as well here, quickly getting overwhelmed now that Nomafans is bringing up more troops up there. We got regular grenadiers now arriving here for Albert. So it looks like the Ostrom was sort of part of a strategy, just sort of initially grab territory, taking up positions there. MG4 sitting up here, instead of opening up the conscripts, the other one here might be forced out of there. Ostrom Pioneers bringing in, we got the Grenadiers still not quite there. There we go, MG4 opening up the conscripts there, but there's some white in there behind fence and bushes, but that's not going to last long. Another Molotov there from the window, forcing that MG42 crew out again down to the half size. Ostrom drawing fire up north, MG4 sitting up again, conscripts getting suppressed. They were slowly not more troops moving in support. In fact, these are the 2 perilous conditions do much, I imagine. Getting into the building, MG4 sitting up. Oh dear, the conscripts getting caught here from several sides. A vicious crossfire enacted here by 2 MG42s. Those conscripts are not in a good position. Either way, if they get up, they're going to be in a bad position. Of course, there's a worse store than the other. And there you go. Oh dear, they chose poorly and they were sword down. Might see the MG42 knocked out, but at the same time might get out here just barely. Still, a wipe already this early on. Is definitely going to hurt. Well, it seems like already here Nomafans is bringing up more infantry. It looks like he's planning on flying the field here with the conscripts, but already here his plan is beginning to suffer some rather unfortunate incidences, as the MG42s are possibly a bit beyond his expectations. I mean, it is a bit rare, even though the MG42 now perform a bit better, to still see more than one of them. So in this regard, it's pretty interesting to see what Albert here is playing at versus his opponent. Port there being secured for the glory of the Reich. Also moving under fire. The MG42 covering there, Grenadiers covering there, though they could move up a bit further, a bit better cover there. Other MG42 should also get rapidly back in the fight as soon as possible. Also from here getting into the cemetery. Hopefully not getting interred, or at least I'm sure they're hoping they don't. Conscripts there flanking in before we set up. We got a mortar on the way here to help deal with the ensconced conscripts. Not bad, not bad. They're also moving in. Grenadiers moving to sort of try and cover. Other MG42 could have also set up there to sort of further cover that as well. Map somewhat slightly advantageous there to Nomafans so far. We've got Ostrom all the way up north. They could push up here. We've got some engineers sneaking about. And we got conscripts reinforcing. Up to 5 again. Seems like that is very much the sort of current force composition that Nomafans initially sort of wants to possess. But now here we got again 2 MG42s just shooting away there, unleashing a storm of bullets, tearing into the side of the building, shredding carpets, curtains, and conscripts alike. Yeah, not the floral pattern. I wanted to take that home to my wife. But there we go, countries that almost wiped out again. Those MG42s are really just tearing things apart. Mostly Russians. We got a field infirmary up there for Nomafans. We got more Grenadiers on the way. That's a rather heavy tier 1 here from Albert. Rather heavy. Pioneers out in the middle of the bloody road, even with a flamethrower. They need to be a bit careful there. Mortar fire going down there on the church. Pioneers need to retreat. Scheisse! Get out of there. Conscripts out the church there. We've got the other interesting up in the building again. That's like going to assault and a Molotov. Further mortar fire. More conscripts. We're getting straight into the MG42 again. They're almost veteran to 1 already. Same with the other one. And there we go. Suppressed. Also moving up there, then of course there might be a Molotov there to force them away there, to at least cover them up partly, and there we go. So the Ostrom in this case rather rapidly dodged. MG42 with their body set up, going to get easily flanked here by the conscripts. Veteran to 1 there for the MG42, veteran to 1, he could add in some incendiary armor pistol rounds just for the sake of it. The troops are reinforcing further Grenadiers arriving, though you might want to consider actually taking up by now. Second Grenadier squad there, so 2 Grenadiers to Ostrom, 2 MG42s and a mortar. An advantage in a pear tree. Anyways, 5 countries there holding up. There's all that in particular. A lot of heavy firepower here from Albert. Should be able to tear a few holes there in Nomafans' plans. Although we do now have shock troopers as well. Looks like a shock battalion has been sent in to support here the Rifle Corps. And shock troopers were usually sort of more attachment sized units, basically sort of attached wherever needed, wherever the fighting was deemed to be in need of them. Of course, close quarter combat specialists in a sense. Engineers there taking the victory point away. Also, we're forced away by the conscripts. Not really a lot of fuel here for Albert. He's not even taken up, to be honest. He's got a medic bunker there in the way, but really needs to consider taking up. I mean, in case his opponent, of course, was for some kind of armor. I mean, that guard, Albert, cleaned up in a bit of trouble unless he then proceeds to mine the crap out of the centre with telemines. Hiccup. He could also consider calling in an officer to support things. That would also benefit him a bit. And of course, trenches could also be an option there for Albert. And there we go, take up on the way, Ostrom reinforcing. Troops heading down southwards. Shock troops getting ready to flank. There's only going to escort. They're covering up that part of the map. We're going to be forming up here. MG42 in the church covering the centre, or at least attempting to. He could then consider some barbed wire to at least make a direct rush at the church a bit more difficult. For example, a bit here maybe, and a bit here. That way his opponent can't just make a direct straight beeline for it and get off a Molotov. There you go, Counter's playing out here. The assault here rather had a bit of a gap there. In this case, Nomafans was able to take advantage of that pretty rapidly as he was already attacking. Mortify going down there, hitting poor Jürgen, who had not deserved that. Oh, shock trooper getting caught by the rifle grenade, and a bit too late. Let's remove that. Half the unit left dead. The other unit not exactly feeling too much. In fact, which is the Pioneers here, getting them with a flamethrower. Now, 9 to occupy with the conscripts, missing out on a huge chance there to wipe the shock troopers out potentially. But we do have a minefield here. Conscripts getting shredded with MG5. We got Molotov, we got conscripts, just attacks everywhere. Really here, Nomafans making good use of infantry superiority to actually attack through several points again. That is why I would have suggested some barbed wire here and there. But there we go, conscript getting straight into the minefield. Clearing it in parts, I suppose, but also taking huge casualties while doing so. Ostrom doing what they can to hold up things there, but he is rapidly trying to get sour here for Albert in the centre of the map. Ostrom being hunted down, going to say covering up. Good further firing, there we go, rifling it. Oh, bunched up, there we go. Another wipe there against Nomafans, another blow to the Soviet Union. Meanwhile, troops are reinforcing MD42, some are getting back there in the fight, good. He has taken up, he might want to continue making use of that, so I would like to make this company, either that, or just keep taking up and go for some armour early on. Either way, the decision needs to be made rapidly here, field for Albert, before Nomafans forces one upon him. There we go, like to make a nice company, then chosen. MD42 sending up here, almost victory 2 already, by the way. There you go, Conscripts caught out in the open, quick suppress, Grenadiers though. I want to get away from that, in fact, want to get away from that horrible fire. Mortifying way as well. Awesome, continuing up there.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
So there we go, further advance here with MD42s covering up things and shooting away. A few incendiary pieces going to have to also help with the more ensconced troops inside the buildings. There again, 2 MD42s there versus the building, lots of fire, lots of death. Half track on the way, meat shoots and Panther there for Albert. You got Shocks dealing with the Ostrom on the right side. Take that, you traitors! And there you go. Pretty much firing squad execution there of the Ostrom, except they used submachine guns as their rifles, which I suppose makes it more of a gangster style execution. Look, Dimitri, like in those movies we're not supposed to see. Yes, I'll report you to the Commissar now. Yeah. Further tech up then, looks like he's just getting hit for the half track then, which could certainly help. I mean, in that regard, it would certainly ensure he doesn't have to retreat all the time. Plus, of course, with a rapid tech up, I mean, if he's feeling confident, of course, and it seems to be that his opponent's not going for some, well, regular, non-doctrinal armour. I mean, he could also then get a flamethrower on the half track, and that way just begin burning away at the infantry. Two of the shock troopers would certainly have trouble here with a flamethrower half track. Good hit there from the Grenadier. Half to the support, there we go, should be able to reinforce the Ostrom here at the front line. Good. And that should also make it much harder then to push Albert here off the field, since of course then have a method for front line reinforcement. Of course, another option could have been a command bunker, but in this case he went for the half track, since of course he can probably upgrade that for a flame projector, which is always good, but it is something rarely gone for people, because again a lot of people just regularly don't use the half track and then regularly don't take up further. But again, flame projectors and the half track is actually pretty neat as well if you know how to use it. Insult going up here, we got a field or support up here, support room company, I mean, for Nomafans. I need a field gun there to help deal with vehicles, probably to prepare for armor. And we could see a support armor core then for Albert. Of course, he could take out and try and for Panthers or Storm Panthers. But there you go, Constance getting suppressed here. The MD4 doing what it can. Incendiary things up a good addition. Flamethrowers are doing the job here. There you go, lots of death, lots of suppression. Albert now holding the centre pretty solidly, and we almost got the flamethrower upgrade there as well. There we go, flame projectors are up. There we go, 2 shock troopers just bursting into flames. Yeah, the body armor, it does nothing versus the fires of the Third Reich. So, a bit of quiet there. Now we do see here that he's got quite a bit of anti-infantry there prepared versus opponents, and a lot of righteous fire to pour down upon them and scorch them. He could consider some additional pioneers, but that way he should probably consider getting that support crop as soon as possible. But getting both fuel points, getting a nice chunk on the map here overall. Albert's now got the upper hand, now just sort of needs to use it properly versus his opponent. We can note here, by the way, that Nomafans try sort of to split up, attack from different angles. You also got a mortar here. That should certainly help here versus the more defensive positions that Albert has set up in the centre. Though, of course, with a mortar, you could quickly go counter barrage, which should help a bit in sort of dealing with the enemy mortar. So there are certainly also options there. You got a Pack 40 on the way. Looks like that might indicate either a rapid tech up, or at least he's not going for the support core right away. Yes, comrade. So mortar beginning to fire away there. At the MD-42 held up there. Got a larger push up here. Flame for a half tank up to deal with that. We got no anti-tank grenades while we're here for Nomafans. Though it is on the way and seems like he is for so far. But it's assuming his opponent does have anti-tank grenades, not taking this lightly. Pack 40 there. Pioneers got set up their support core. Schnell. There we go. Panzerunterstützungskompanie bereit. In eine bisschen Minuten. It looks like we've got a force here, and we got troops sneaking about there overall, trying to make good use of maneuver. Good job there by Nomafans. More of them might have to be pushed out of there, despite being veteran T2. There you go, down to one man. Flame for half tank moved into the to deal with this. Mortify going down, shock troops going down as well. Looks like Nomafans is very much insistent on playing productional armour. Bit risky, in particular considering how so far Albert's acting man sort of pushed ahead pretty reasonably well. Got a nice chunk of the map here, using in part all of his MD-42 towards the mortar, and certainly now the flame for a half tank is a good addition there. And there you go, Panther IV on the way, and there we go, shock troopers getting burned horribly. And there we go, just getting subjected here to the fires of hell before they end up in hell. But there we go, getting burned. There we go, there we go, a full wipe. Veteran 2 by the way here on the flame for a half track. Bad news there for Nomafans, that was entire shock trooper unit there, utterly obliterated by the flame for a half track, and that already I think paid off this half track and its upgrade for Albert. Demo charts and lots of conscripts and engineers up north here, larger force there overall again. Nope, he's trying to sort of avoid just bashing his head into a wall. He's sort of trying to maneuver and force, Albert sort of run across all the place that way, sort of trying to slowly unsettle him. Good play there, good response by Nomafans. So again, just basically trying to play a meat grinder game, which very much could end up being to the advantage of Albert. Mines going down there though, good, and we got the Panther IV here as well. You could follow up with a Stug or maybe a flak Panzer, considering all the infantry. A flak Panzer would be a good idea. And again, a Stug could also work out pretty well. We got the Panther IV there. Flam Panzerwagen might also move up. Field gun here being used to take points. There's a bit of desperation maybe on Nomafans when he's actually using his field gun like that. Conscripts here. Ah, missed up that close. Come on, Jürgen. Go though, flame for half sec moving in. Further mortar fire, further Panther fire. Now going engineers might be a bit of trouble. But then again, they could try and bait it in here into the demo charge. Well, this is a bit awkward. And there we go. Oh dear, he's going to do it. Demo charge got the flame for a half track. Pretty swift blow there to Albert. We got a Sturmgeschütz then following up. Sturmgeschütz 3, Ausführung G. We got another field gun here, clearly preparing for further armor there from Albert. Ostrom in the assault there with no support. He could have maybe had the MD-42 ready within city out around. Or at least the grenadiers. Securing the north, some mines around here would be good as well then for Albert. Bit of shooting there, shock troops moving up. Got a bit of mortar fire here. He could again consider using just counter barrage, so let that deal with the enemy mortar. He wanted. Another push into the centre. The MD-42 is not covering here, the centre, that part. Punches moving here. There we go, trying to mortar the shock troopers. Drawing them out here into open. Quick stop here by the MD-42 veteran G2. Quick smoke grenade here. Good job there, good job there. Still, they're rather bunched up, so a good mortar grenade or rifle grenade could sort them out. We got the Panther IV then moving in. We also got the Sturmgeschütz here ramming to the front line for Albert. Field gun joining in. Ostrom almost wiped out. Field gun barraging, providing support that way for the Ost shock troopers. Good job there, clearing up the M40 Panther IV moving in. Sturmgeschütz rolling up. Shock troopers there close, getting wiped out. Can he do it or will he not? MD-42 holding up the northern field point there, covering that approach. Good job there, a bit risky. And field gun opening up the Sturmgeschütz. Two field guns here providing fire support for Nomafans here in the centre. Can he here firing away? Conscious running out of using the cover, definitely going to be difficult. There we got the Panther IV moving in. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? No, it looks like not. Mortifier going in there. Sturmgeschütz all flying south. Fire support, although it's close to getting right up there. Lots of action here as Albert counterattacks as Großdeutschland. Getting off several kills there. Conscious they're almost wiped out.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture
And there you go.
artillery.
Panzer IV joint in. Sturmgeschütz is going to need some repairs. We've got the MD42 covering up things there. And there we go. He might get the field gun. He might get the field gun. Almost. Second field gun moving up. Conscious moving in. There you go. One field gun crew down. The other one still moving up. Still moving up.
Silenced one of our anti-tank guns.
Trying to wreck it here, but still. Ah, dear. He's exposing the crew. He's exposing the crew. Yeah, comrade. What are you doing? Might he get it? Might he get the Panther? No! Right, there we go. That's a second field gun here. Lost for Nomafans. That should definitely give an opening here for Albert if he wants to. That should definitely give him one, although we got closer to an IS-2 there for Nomafans. He does play for that slightly stale strategy. But there you go, field gun has been wrecked. Now there's definitely an opening here for Albert to do some good damage there as his opponent if he so wants to. Comes down to 5 from the MD42. Closing in there, maybe on veteran 3. Sturmgeschütz getting off some good shots as well. Almost wiping the conscript squad there. The losses are piling up. We should just have Albert here just charge forward and grab as much territory and build up further armoured reserves here. Another Stug for some would be a good choice. That 2 Stugs are generally sort of a good number to have. A pair of them works quite wonderfully together.
To re-establish our supply lines.
There we go, parties in the way. Sturmgeschütz following it up. And there we go, IS-2 arriving here for Nomafans. Not a lot of forces left here for him. We've got Albert here ascendant, and we got a half track on the way to sort of further help with things there. Again, you could then be trying to upgrade that with a flamethrower upgrade as well. There we go, Sturmgeschütz bombarding here the mortar crew. If it could hit. And shock troops up north here, stopped by an MD42. IS-2 arriving. Stu could try and knock it out here since it's out on the ice. It's actually pretty risky here. But Nomafans is doing driving in IS-2 out on the ice there. But no. Pulls back the Sturmgeschütz. Shock troopers here suppressed, but we got the MD42 falling back. Can he get it? IS-2 moving in. Pack 4 needs to be ready here to cover, and Panther IV needs to be repaired. It's in a pretty terrible state. And there you go. The half-tech moves forwards. There you go. Grenade going on the MD42 up north. It's Vetri 2 now. Those shock troopers will probably soon be. There we go. Pinned. There guys, 2 tagging in, Pack 40 half track, Sturmgeschütz bombarding as well. Grenadiers wiped down to 1 grenadier squad there for Albert. He could consider maybe some Panzer grenadier in turn. No, he's just getting more grenadiers. Stug though down to half health here, the Stug and the Pack bombardment there proving ever potent. Mostly potent. And there you go, fuel point there being lost again. Nomafans does not let up on the pressure.
Engineers ready for
Panther IV then being repaired. Sturmgeschütz going to need the repairs afterwards, but it's very close to Veterans 1 and then target weak points. Same with the Pack 40. If he can catch a Stug within, that would actually be quite good there for Albert. Now his option is to either get another Panzer IV, in fact considering how little anti-tank there is for Albert, that could actually work out that way. He could actually easily outmaneuver. I think the IS-2 knock it out with the Stug reporting. Another option of course could just be getting another Stug, using the Panther IV spate, and then once the IS-2 is occupied with the Stug, Panther IV, moving the Stugs there to deliver a killing blow, and in particular once the Veteran 1 there hits Veteran 2-1, get off target weak point, and that way just easily finish off the IS-2 as well. I mean there are several options in there for Albert and how he wants to handle this. He just needs to sort of take the initiative and do it. Mortar fire there on the Granatenwerfer. IS-2 there being repaired. Almost actually feeling on the Granatenwerfer. One option, in fact, right now could actually be just getting a trench up for it so it actually is, you know, more protected from the enemy mortar. Stug moving ahead again, IS-2 moving in. There you go, rolling in. Shots bouncing off there, IS-2 takes a hit. I mean, Stug takes a hit. There you go, shot went through, almost fetches one there. Infantry pushing through the north. The MD-42 was not ready to deal with it. Got minefields here, good. Looks like that could end up drawing some attention their way from the centre with this attack in the north, which is good for Nomafans, less obviously for Albert. It's actually time for the mid-game now. So the current situation is basically Albert's got a nice chunk of the map. He's largely got fuel advantage there versus opponent. He's also got more troops on the field. He's definitely also got the numerical armor advantage. So of course, his opponent does have an IS-2. In terms of options, he's got sort of two overall sort of real directions you can go for. He can either try and take up, and sort of try and play for a Panther, or he could try and aim for more armor right now and then try to sort of quickly finish this before Nomafans builds up further. I mean, another Stug or another Panzer IV, both are valuable. So choice again, or valid choice, it just depends on how he wants to play. And sort of try to knock it out before he then adds in any further heavy armor. Of course, where there's one IS-2, your opponent will likely try to add another. So I mean, if you can finish off the IS-2 before that, that's good. So in that regard, he should consider getting in more armor there. That would be a strong option, I think, feel there for Albert. Of course, the Panther's another, but again, that would be some time then before he can get it out. And in that we got time, you know, his opponent could bring up more armor himself. So considering the current situation, a part of me would say, you know, get more armor. At the very least, just to play for sort of more time, have more armor at least until he gets the Panther, in which case, he should clearly go for the Stug G more. Also try to sort of defend this area more and try to sort of pressure up here would be good for Albert. For Nomafans, again, I would like to see, you know, some regular armor to support all of this, or at least some fuel caches, but otherwise, you know, try to sort of again keep up the attacks elsewhere, try to keep Albert on a slightly wrong footing and always guessing as to where Nomafans' next strike will be, which is a real sort of what he wants to do. Otherwise, again, Nomafans or Albert will quickly lock down that avenue if it becomes predictable and knock him out. So the less predictable Nomafans, or more unpredictable he can be, you know, the better. And otherwise, you should probably try and knock out those packs and Stugs. Again, target weak point could easily become a huge problem for him if he's not careful. And certainly the MD-42s as well, though in that regard, Albert should consider using some incendiary armor piercing rounds from time to time to help deal with the infantry. So there you go, let's head back to the fight. Also, what could be good here for Albert is actually setting up some trenches in front of, for example, here, but also around his mortar. That way he can partly have something to sort of spot for the packs. Also something to basically delay the IS-2, since of course the trench would be a slight better protection there from the IS-2, since it would absorb some of the fire, which would overall make things a bit easier, and of course again sort of allow the Pack 4 to get up some shots before it gets overrun. Stug keep getting veterans one up north. There you go, got poor Yuri, blasting them apart. Panther rolling up to where the shock troopers there. Half check out a damaged engine. Another flame projector would be a good choice again to help deal with the infantry. Again, the shock troops in particular would probably not like that. Straight through the minefield. Almost right there. Putting quite a bit of manpower in. A fuel cache could then be a sort of option for Nomafans to help speed up the fuel income. And Albert does play for the Panther. It seems, but again, in that regard, he should consider getting another Stug at the very least to support things. Grenadiers sent running. Troops there reinforcing. Moving up the Pack 40, moving up the Sturmgeschütz. Again, a bit risky with nothing to lead the way and spot. Looks like Albert here realizes it and pulls back. There you go, second IS-2 here arrives for Nomafans. In that regard, again, not the most original strategy on display from Nomafans compared to what Albert is playing, which is certainly something I would describe as being much, much older, and certainly also more like as how I would play the game, which is with half-track assault guns, Panthers, MD-42s and the likes. But at the same time, I would, before I go for a Panther, at least get out one more armor piece, and that would probably be another Stug in this case. But he's now got target weak point here in the Stug. Got him moving ahead. Getting cut down the other hand to 415 kills. They've got two Stug attacking up here. Ow! I still mean attacking. Stug there, trying to get away. Pack 4 needs to set up here. There we go. Veterans you won. Target civic point, Fritz. Target civic point. There is a civic point on this damn thing. I don't know any there. Just use it before it's too late. Oh, there we go. Target weak point up. There we go. Increased penetration stuns it. Used it as well on the Stug. Used it as well there. Panzer IV flanking the meanwhile. Good job, good job. But get off a target weak point on the Stug as well. Missed opportunity there by Albert. Missed opportunity to probably get that IS-2. Almost got the IS-2. Almost. He's sending in the Stug again though. It's badly repaired. He should... Blitzkrieg there. Blitzkrieg. Use target. Waste of the Stug. Waste of the Stug. If he just used target weak point earlier, probably could. Panther IV trying to flank away. Taking a bit too far. Turn. There we go. Knocked out. Abandoned even. Close here for Albert. Close here. The situation is pretty terrible at the moment. Lost both his Sturmgeschütz and his Panzer IV. And Panzer IV was about to be handed over to the Russians. And he just used that target weak point on the Stug. He probably could have pulled this off. Remember to use it. It's actually quite vital on the Stug when you're dealing with more armoured opponents. But so many people actually forget. There we go. IS-2 charging in. Another Pack 40 there on the way. Heavy Panzer Corps is going up for Albert. And you can in fact very quickly get a Panther after that. He's almost got the man post, already got the fuel. And the mortar there got cleared out, it seems. IS-2 and Panzer IV awaiting repairs there. And there's the so we've got conscript structures marching forwards for the glory of Stalin. A lot of manpower they've spent on reinforcement. He's really just trying to save up now for the Panther. As soon as he can get that out, the better. But at the same time, there's just one problem currently. I mean, one Panther versus two IS-2s and a Panzer IV is not going to do too well. He's going to need more armor to support that as soon as possible. And that's either going to be another Panther, just some regular armor there for the support McCall, in which case again he could consider a Stug, since the Stug would probably work best, since both have the same range, but the Panther of course got more armor, so in that regard he could have the Panther in front, the Stug supporting. That would probably work out then reasonably well there for Albert. Of course we'll have to see. There you go, IS-2 charging forwards, Pack 40 firing away. Two Pack 40s here firing, and they got another incendiary barrage left from Nomafans on the centre. Shock troopers flying in from the north, good job, there's nothing covering here. The attacks in there, getting the mortar crew, clearing out the Pack 40 with the incendiary barrage as well. IS-2 almost got knocked out. Almost, but not quite. But very soon he can get the Panther, and he should get the Panther. Still the situation pretty dire. We got the church here on fire. And there you go, Panzerkampfwagen 5 mobilised here from the Großdeutschland's Panther Battalion. Shock troopers hang for the north there. Pioneers need to get the hell out of there before they're cut down. Pioneers pushed off, there's only the half tank, and sadly he's not upgraded with flame projectors. I mean, it's not like he's using it to transport troops anyways. So I mean, really I think another flame projector here would have helped him a lot versus the infantry again. Will absolutely cut down those shock troopers, in fact turn them into toast. So I rather feel like it's just another missed opportunity there from Albert. He does seem to sort of do that several times. First IS-2 moving in again as the other one which repairs the Panzer IV still being repaired. Half track there, almost knocked out. Veteran G1. Panther almost ready. Almost. Anti-tank grenade, and there we go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 mobilized. Pack 40 up close. Target the weak point. There we go. stunned. Almost victory 2 as well. Panther moving up there. Could get behind and flank it. Just keep moving. Almost Ostorm, moving up. Panther fasting damage engine. IS-2 almost knocked out there. Panther flanking further. Get the Pack 40 up there. Victory 2. Almost got the Panther 4 tanking for the front. IS-2 a bit too far away. And there we go. IS-2 a burning wreck. Panther 4 there. Shot bounces off the front of the Panther. Pulling back there. Ostorm moving up. MG42 moving up. Pack 40 setting up there as well. Down to half health. Almost got that Panther. And MG42 Pack 40 caught in the flames on the Inferno, but the Pack 40 gets away. Was only a waste if it lost its, well, hard-bought veterancy. Since getting close to victory 3, which would definitely be a huge help versus the IS-2. Because now things are a bit more manageable here for Albert. Now it's just one IS-2 and one Panther 4. Need to get that Panther repaired, because then this will make some good strikes against Nomafans. He might have a chance. At the same time, though, and shock troops are continuing to harass up north. Third half track here arriving. It's rare to see a player so dedicated to actually using the 251 here, but clearly that is Albert Farrow in that regard, which is good to see. Though again, I would like another flame projector, kindly. But again, it is very much something which allows him to maintain a position here, no matter what Nomafans throws at him, which again does give him a certain amount of strength despite the low squad numbers, which again is all the doubtful. So I mean, for longer matches, it's overall a good year for the Wehrmacht to either have a half track or a command bunker at the very least. As two moves forwards again, Pack 40 needs to get up further to support here. At this point again, a part of me would also like to see some trenches sort of around this area. More shock troops while have been summoned forth here for Nomafans and the Soviet Union. As two moves again, hint. Pack 40 still not moved forward, still not. Surprised at that. And we got the Schwerer Gustav unleashing its shots from far away in support of the course starts, and apparently the assault has sold so much that it's necessary. And there you go. Looks like the IS-2 is fine within range here of the Pack 40. Almost reaching free. Target weak point again. Target weak point. Pack 40, they recruit right in front of it. Still no sign of target weak point. Had he done that, they probably could have out in the IS-2. Comes there, getting pinned to the ground before Chile. Almost victory 3. Panther veterans 1. The well shattered. With full Montenegro, Panther moving in. Panther almost knocked out, needs to pull back. Pack 40 here firing away. Not really hitting. Veteran to 3, MG42, Pack 40 they're taking a hit. Veteran to 3 on the Pack 40. Which means a higher rate of fire and a higher penetration, which overall makes it much more lethal for heavy armor like the IS-2s. But the Panther is very much damaged. You got the conscript squad flanking in there. Panther almost knocked out, though. They might go in there and try and get it with an anti-tank grenade, but they're overlooking something. There's an MG42 right there. The conscript is just getting shredded. At the same time, got trucks moving in there, but they're taking heavy casualties as well. And there we go. So many machine guns focusing down those conscripts. Somehow they still make it. Damn close, though. More pioneers are needed here for Albert, but more armor is also needed. You could either right now try and aim for a Panther, in which case you should just do it no matter what. Or you just get a Stug or some Panther. Either way, more armor right now would be a good choice. Though part of me would also like to see some Panther to get some more infantry. He also needs to get this back. A bunker around here would further forwards also be a good choice. But the fight is certainly something else. We've got more fuel between there for munitions. Calling in other barrels here, trying to catch everything there. Half check a bit too full first. We've got a mortar there, which could be a crude as well, turning against the enemy. Albert's a bit behind on victory points, to put it mildly. He still holds the centre though. Also looks like some conscripts here have pilfered an MG42 from the dead hands of some grenadier. So your mortars also proved to be quite painful there with 23 kills to his name. The situation is a bit unfortunate here for Albert at the moment. He's now constantly being pressured again, this sort of brief moment there, we was unsure of things at times, as rather allowed Nomafans, who clearly shows no doubt, sort of quickly get ahead of him. Remember to use target weak point on your Pat 40s whenever you can. It's a really necessary ability, I would say, at times, in particular versus the heavy armor. Target weak point is absolutely crucial. Another incendiary barrage there. Panther moving in from the north. Forced to pull back the Pack 40 there for the time being. Can't afford to lose that. We know the Pack 40 are coming though. Panther taking several hits here. Field guns. Panzer IV. Panther almost knocked out there. Needs to get pulled back here for further repairs. He looks like I lost another Pioneer unit. Panther IV moving in. Get that Panther out and then target weak point on the Pack 40 if possible. Target weak point. Panther got knocked out. Oh dear, he should have just pulled it out, and then in this case Albert rather misjudged the odds incorrectly. Or rather pushed him too far, and considering he couldn't really have fought them if they didn't work out in his favour in this case. So now he's got no Panthers. Opponent still got an IS-2 and still Panther IV. In fact, there's a chance of another IS-2 soon here for Nomafans. And that he got. We're beginning to see some problems here. I mean, overall, while Albert has plenty of strategic potential, the strategy actually they're pursuing rather had some large gaps in it, and that's really what Nomafans is creeping through. And basically, there wasn't enough armour there to support the Panther. And that he got, there's beginning to appear some issues here. Panzer IV, they're almost victory too, and there we go. Now the Panzer Schützen, which he didn't have under the German command. The Soviets did apply something similar as the war progressed, so that's basically just, well, bed frame mattresses and the likes. They just applied that to help deal with Panzerfaust and the likes. In fact, the Germans applied something similar on the later model Panzer IVs, Model Js. They would also, there'll still be the same amount of turn, but around here there'll also be more of a wire mesh sort of armoured skirt there. So a little fun fact about that. Little fun fact. But now Albert's in a very bad situation. Got another Panther on the way, but his infantry's wrecked. And now Nomafans on the other hand has made a nice comeback then again, largely because Albert to a certain extent allowed it. But also of course because Nomafans did play rather aggressively and kept flanking. I mean, it's not like he just sort of tried to push through one point. He's several times been attacked from several angles, which rather caught Albert off guard. But also because Albert keeps hesitating when he should trust in the power of target weak point. Again, I cannot stress how much important that ability is. Yeah, so many players neglected. It's the same thing, with the Americans, take aim. Both are great abilities. For some reason, so many just neglected. Sandbags up there. Field guns setting up. Looks like Nomafans getting ready for another assault. The Panther's almost ready. Panther IV's going to need more repairs here. Pioneers with a light machine gun holding up the centre. Ostrom, Pack 40s, mortars. A last bastion of the Großdeutschland here in the centre. Everything else seems to be largely conceded here. Though it looks like Nomafans is now just focusing on basically finishing it off. If he got more grenadiers on the way, he should really just get more armour, I think, at this point. Another Panzer IV or some Stugs to support that Panther. And soon we can get another IS-2, except he's at full pop cap there. So we got both tanks ready. Moving straight into the field guns line of fire there. Careful, careful. Ostrom moving ahead. IS-2 taking a hit there, Panzer IV. IS-2 takes a hit, there you go. Veterans, you won. Target weak point. Target weak point. Incendiary barrage got no say he went for artillery barrage. They're trying to catch the field, that didn't quite work out. Incendiary barrage going there in on the Pack 40s. Artillery barrage is going off left and right, there he is. And a reluctance there to use target weak point all of a sudden from Albert. Panzer getting into strike from the south. Troops getting ready here, looks like the assault's going to hit in. 78 victory points left. Panther exposed in the rear. Panther IV moving in, right flank here. There we go. And now the field gun setting up, going to hit the other flank of the Panther. Need to pull the Panther back. Oh, the Panther got wrecked. And looks like the Panzer IV gets away. And there we go. Total collapse here of Albert. Nothing left.
Artillery barrage ready to fire.
A last artillery barrage, but there we go. Game over. A loss there to the Wehrmacht. A loss to the Großdeutschland Panzer Division. Overall, pretty interesting played here again by Albert. Very nice strategy in many regards, but there were some tactical issues. Plus, there was a particular strategy again that was basically between the support armor corps he had, the unit set, and getting the heavy Panzer corps and the Panther up. In that regard, of Panzer IV and the Stug there, considering he was facing, simply put, wasn't enough. He should have had either another Panzer IV or another Stug. Another Stug, of course, would have been more the more economical choice. So in that regard, that was one problem. Also, no target weak point used on the Stug. I mean, that was really also one of the bigger problems there from Albert. He didn't use target weak point very much. I mean, when you're facing him against that many IS-2s, target weak point, I would say, is absolutely vital. This is really one of those abilities which constantly gets neglected. So had he done that, I think Albert would have been much stronger. He'd actually been able to win this. So I mean, that guy, there were some problems. Again, Nomafans on the other hand played aggressively. He was much more confident. There was less sort of, hesitation about abilities. Just, what's the ability? Barrage needed from the field guns? He barraged. Incendiary artillery barrage needed? Barraged. He flanked, he used mortars, he could use some smoke, I think, from time to time, but that was nicely played there. Overall good strategic play there versus opponent, again, crude. And again, it could have been exploited by Albert had he just been a bit that more confident in things. So anyways, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this excellent fight. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send a video part some feedback in the comments section. If you feel like supporting the Propagandacast, consider donating. There's a link there in the channel video description where you can do so via PayPal. And otherwise, thank you all for watching and see you all tomorrow. Bye!